Hi guys, welcome to the BME Talks Everything Wrestling. Today we're having a very special edition. I'm Horace M. Courtney, and with me as always...
Hi everybody, I'm Ricky.
What are we going to be talking about today, sir?
We're going to be talking about Valley Wrestling Federation, the VWF, and their first show back in a couple months called Homecoming. I'm glad to see that they're back in business.
I was super excited. It did feel like a homecoming.
Yeah.
I thought it was appropriately named. I was very happy to be there.
Yeah. A lot of surprises.
Yeah, a couple returns, a couple debuts. Some crazy shit went down. See? Oh, you see that? That's the internet reacting to all the crazy shit. But you wanna...
Yeah, let's just jump right into it.
Alright, so the first match of the night was the mighty Jack Massacre.
The 7 foot tall man from Texas.
I bet he's 6'11". I'm not a Massacre guy.
Anyway, he faced off with the faithful leader known as Fleck.
Read between the lines with that one, sir. So this match was pretty much what you would have expected it to be.
Yeah.
Given what was going on. Fleck is not a small man. Alright? He's not a big man. But he is not a small man either.
You could say he's your average.
I would say he's slightly bigger than average.
Well,
like height-wise, and he is getting built. Like, he's getting...
Yeah, he's getting some meat on his bones.
Yeah, like, he's not a small man.
No.
But Massacre, as usual, just eclipsed him.
Yeah.
It was kind of funny to see what Fleck would do without a spine buster, because there's no way he could physically lift Jack Massacre. Nothing against Fleck. Massacre is very...
rotund.
Huge.
He's robust.
So, not to be a jerk to these two guys, but I think the real story was what happened after the match. There we go again.
Yeah, so going into the match itself, it was, like she said, Fleck, like, it was interesting to see how he can do without his usual repertoire of moves, I should say.
Yeah.
Like, you can see, like, he was trying his damnedest to do these power moves to him, and he went for, like, a German, and he couldn't even get his hands wrapped around the man to even get ready to set up for the German.
Yeah.
So, like, that kind of put Fleck at a disadvantage to begin with.
Yeah. But, I mean, that's any competitor that faces Massacre. Let's just be, let's keep it 100.
Only for you guys, we'll keep it 100.
Well, we always keep it 100.
Mm.
The BME is legit.
Yeah, I guess. I mean...
We tell it...
like it is.
Yeah.
So why don't you tell them what happened at the end?
Okay, so, Fleck took his signature chain that he comes out... I'm Fleck, I drink lots of Mountain Dew.
Before you get into that, why don't you tell them how it's set up for this? Because...
Well, now I just look stupid doing all that.
Well, you could do it again.
Oh, okay. So, after the match, the two guys shook...
No.
Well, then what do you want me to say?
The reason why Fleck did what he did was because...
Oh, he lost.
Yeah.
Massacre hit a massive double-handed chokeslam that damn near broke Fleck in half.
Yeah.
So...
And Fleck took the loss very hard.
Yeah. So the two men shook hands and Fleck exited the ring and Massacre, I have no sleeves. That's what his shirt says. His shirt says No Sleeves Nation.
You're out of control.
Anyway. So he's all showboating and it's whatever, he won. And then Fleck...
What's he do?
I can do it now?
Yeah.
Okay. So he took his signature chain, the one that he uses for his entrance. Ooh. I'll reenact it for you. So he comes out with this chain and I drink lots of Mountain Dew. And he fucking chained the Massive Massacre to the ring post and just unloaded on him. It was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Once again, I'm not a massacre guy. But Fleck fucking tied him to the ropes.
I mean, it was innovative.
It was cool. And then we got to see a ref bump because one of the officials, you know, the one that looks like Adam Cole, baby, came out and tried to stop Fleck, and Fleck knocked him down. Not cool, but whatever. So they finally got Massacre untied and everything went to the back, but it's going to be interesting to see what Jack does in the future. So again, to me, no offense to them, but that was the real story for me.
Yeah. I don't really have much to say about this match. It was very slow paced.
No.
Not a very good match in my opinion.
It wasn't the greatest because there wasn't much competition in it. It was really Fleck trying to knock down Jack, and he quite frankly couldn't.
Mhm.
So I'm not going to say much about this next one, but you can. Go ahead.
Why? It has your favorite wrestler in it the whole time. The next match was a staple in Western Pennsylvania independent wrestling. Golden Boy Dennis Gregory, one of my favorites, against a newcomer coming into VWF, the undefeated MMA fighter known as Shane In Ya Face. This match was really competitive. It was really good. Gregory picked up the victory when he hit his Trials and Tribulations.
Thank you, Hank.
Which is a
Sister Abigail, wasn't it?
backbreaker.
Over the knee, Uranagi, downward spiral.
Yeah, that's what she said. Basically, it was a backbreaker into a Sister Abigail. Let's just call it what it is. We keep it 100.
Oh.
Fuck all these fancy terms. Uranagi. Fucking rock bottom in the back of the guy's into his knee, and he hits him with a Sister Abigail. Come on now.
Yeah, essentially.
So why don't you you love Dennis Gregory?
I hate Dennis Gregory.
Dennis Gregory is the man.
Dennis Gregory is annoying. Oh, I'm going to come out with a crown, and I'm going to call myself VWF Homecoming King. Like anybody wanted you back, Dennis Gregory.
Hey,
if that is your real name.
Hey.
What? You wanted me to talk about it, I'm talking about it.
Hey, I voted for that man 100 times to be Homecoming King.
And that's why Trump's elected president.
Actually, I voted for Hillary.
Because of shitty voting like that.
I voted Hillary, thank you very much.
You would. You would vote Dennis Gregory 100 times, wouldn't you?
I did, and it was my last vote that put him over the top.
Are we done with this?
If you want to be done with it.
Okay, so my vote for Homecoming King was the debut of Lincoln Jones.
Damper?
The very, very dapper Lincoln Jones.
Mm.
He should have been king, and he would be a king we could all be proud of. So Lincoln debuted his talk segment, The Lincoln Lounge. And in it was another one of my favorites, the mad genius, David Marbell.
Can you spell that?
It's fucked up. Anyway, Naturally, Marbell was not by himself. He was accompanied by VWF Tag Team Champions, The Cutlery,
Johnny Switchblade,
Gino Slice, and then, well, shenanigans ensued. Sir?
There was a lot of shenanigans in this match. Or in this...
Segment.
Oh, in the whole show, basically.
Yeah.
A lot of shenanigans.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the fact that they kind of threatened Lincoln?
Not cool. I have supported the higher class. I've been a Marbell guy from day one. You don't threaten Lincoln Jones.
Are you talking about the fact that the original opponents for the Cutlery didn't show up because they were scared?
I think they were under bad influence and decided to start quitting things. That's my vote. Maybe the Boy Wonder couldn't get out of curfew. I don't know.
There's a long way to travel.
What I'm curious about this whole thing is, what is Marbell's beef with balloons?
Oh, no, listen, that man fucking bit a balloon with his teeth like he was a fucking rabbit eating carrots.
Not a balloon, all 4 balloons.
And a beach ball.
Yeah. I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Props to your teeth, sir.
I say, why mess up the production value? I don't get it. So, yeah, they tried to intimidate Lincoln. Not a smart move, because Lincoln's a very smart man.
Lincoln knew something was going to happen, so he had backup and planned. And you can say it was pretty big backup. And the formidable team of the Big Game Hunters, Behemoth and Zach Hunter.
Yeah. This is the first time these men have not only stepped foot in VWF, but this is also the first time they have tagged.
Yeah. And
considering these two look like they would have 0 in common, they actually gelled pretty well, considering.
Yeah. Well, the arrival of these two pissed off Marbell to the point to where he said that we accept your challenge, but it's going to be non-title.
Another brilliant move by the Mad Genius.
Again, can you spell that?
Quit being a dick. Anyway, so the Ponage Express was in full swing as they, like, damn near killed Slice at the beginning.
Yeah.
Like,
poor Slice.
The first part of the whole match, like, Slice, they cut the ring in half and then just Slice got pwned.
I was really, really surprised that their tag team, like, their capability of being a tag team.
Oh, but it's okay. I talked to one Gino Slice, and he said, "It's okay, I still look sexy." That's a direct quote. You're welcome, Internet.
Well, there you go, world. Don't worry. Gina's still sexy.
Yeah. See, that's how serious we are about this. Anyway, so the Cutlery were able to win with a massive TKO.
Yeah.
Double team TKO.
Yeah.
And then a double pin where both members laid down. It was I don't think it should have been a legal pin, but it was smart, so.
Well, I mean, I missed all the confusion that was going on. The ref obviously lost his thinking of who was the legal man for the Cutlery, so that could be a reason why he let the double pin happen.
Even if you don't know who the legal man is, you don't let both men pin. But, you know, hush him. Alright, so, yeah.
Wasn't Jay Miller with them too?
Oh, yeah, who cares?
Alright.
Yeah, so they both laid down on poor Zach Hunter, and it was kind of interesting because both members of the Cutlery equal like a quarter of what a Behemoth weighs. Not calling Behemoth fat, but he's very...
Behemoth weighs a lot of megapixels.
Megapixels.
A lot of megapixels.
Yeah. And Zach is not a small man either. So.
I mean, he's short, but he's like stout. He's like a teapot.
What he doesn't have in height, he makes up for in ginger beard.
True that.
So, yeah, what I thought was interesting was just how intelligent the higher class were in this situation. Because they had no idea who they were going to face. And you face somebody that's never been there before. So you have no reference whatsoever. But they persevered under the great tutelage of David Marvell. And no, I can't spell tutelage, you asshole.
I wasn't even going to say that, but now that you mentioned it.
No, I can't. I will admit that I can't spell tutelage.
I'm going to go off the record and totally break kayfabe. Marvell and Zach Hunter worked together in Black Diamond.
Suck it, Chasco.
You're welcome, sir. Yeah. So we're gonna head straight into the next match. The next match was interesting, to say the least. It was a triple threat elimination match, and it starred. Well, it was. The participants were Nacho Grande, the wily Super Ginger,
Word.
and the Enigma, Lucio DeVere.
Yep.
What was funny about this match is that the original referee, Nathan Wolf,
Boo. Adam Cole, baby.
got kicked out of the ring, and Nacho Grande pulled out Stripes to be the ref.
He was saltier than a motherfucker sitting outside the ring. It was like... It was funny.
And at one point, Enigma had Super Ginger pinned, and Nacho went for the count. 1, 2, and then he hurt his hand on the second count, so he didn't finish the count.
It's a dangerous sport.
Enigma got pissed off, and amongst him arguing with the ref, Ginger rolled him up and pinned him,
Yeah.
eliminating Enigma from this match.
Also.
Grande takes off the Stripes as the ref runs back into the ring. Ginger celebrating, thinking he won the match. And he gets rolled up for the 3 count. Your winner, Nacho Grande. Just a very comical triple threat match.
It was a gimmick wrestling fans' dream. Around these parts, we call it the Landon Special. Not to make him relevant, but that's what we call it around these parts. It was really, really cool to see Nathan Wolf get kicked out of his own match. It was awesome. It's always a pleasure seeing Lucio DeVere.
Yeah.
Super Ginger is always entertaining. Nacho's pretty cool. So, I was very entertained with this match.
Yeah, it was a fun match. It was probably one of the funnest matches of the night.
Yeah.
You want to talk about the next match, or?
So, the next match is a match that's been building for a very long time. And if you follow VWF and these two men on social media, you will know how serious this situation was. It was their rubber match, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
Between Harley T. Morris and the son of Strong Style, James Dean. Notice I said son this time. Anyway, it was their chairs match that had been building and building, and the violence was just...
oh my god, what a
peak.
chairs match it was.
I, for one, am not a fan of a chairs match. I think it's really, really gimmicky. I think that's like a WCW type match. I just think out of all of the things you could like have or use or make legal, a chair is pretty gimmicky. But beyond that, that is like the only thing I could say negative about this match. It was intense. It was hard hitting. It was everything that it was promoted to be, and then way more. How these men are not dead, how these men are not concussed, I don't know.
And to be cliche, both men left it in the ring during that match.
Yeah, both had to be escorted out of, like, helped, assisted, that's the word I want to use.
Assisted, yeah.
Assisted out of the ring, and to me, the fact that they're still alive is just a blessing.
I mean, at first they were reluctant, like, not really reluctant, but they didn't use chairs from, like, at the beginning. But once the chairs started getting used, the hits just got harder and harder.
The chairs just kept raining in. I don't know how many they used.
There had to be at least,
I would say
10, 15.
Yeah. It was crazy.
I mean, the ending was really good. Dean set up a stack of chairs in the ring, and he had Harley on the top rope. He was going for, I'm guessing it was going to be a top rope superplex.
Yeah, that's what
onto the chairs, and Harley fought out and hit him with a uranagi. Fuck that move. It's a rock bottom.
Essentially.
A uranagi from the top rope onto the chairs.
Yeah, the two chairs were,
No, they were folded, but there was like 3 of them.
Yeah.
You're talking about the German that he hit him with?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, Internet. I'm confused.
Dean, in the middle of the match, Dean unfolded the 2 chairs and set them up.
Like a table.
And he was going for a move onto it, and Harley reversed it into a German suplex. And German Dean on top of both of the chairs.
Sorry, I got the spots mixed up. But yeah, that was crazy. I'm shocked Harley won. Quite frankly, I did not see that coming. That was a shock to me. We've seen Harley from his early days, like practically from the beginning of his career till now. He is very much improved.
Mm-hmm.
But I did not see him beating Dean in this match. I didn't see it coming.
Yeah. You want to talk about what happened at the end?
Yes, I do. Whenever you're ready. Yes, I do.
So, Harley's getting assisted out of the ring.
By the cutlery. The rest of his higher class.
And, Dean's laying out there getting, he's trying to get up and everything. And out of nowhere comes the Messiah of the wrestling masses.
The man that has personally saved me.
Nick Mira. And he just wallops. That's a good word to use.
That is an amazing word to use. Sir.
Wallops James Dean in the back with a steel chair.
It was awesome!
That was just one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life. I love James Dean, but I'm sorry. Nick Mira's my boy.
I'm simply waiting for you to get your points out before I mark out.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so midway through the match, we see a very familiar face by ringside that just seems to be creeping up and creeping up and creeping up closer and closer to the ring. That would be the Steel City Savior one, Ronnie Starks. Now, us being us, we knew exactly who he was, but we did not know why he was there. And then he was disrespected by Harley, who decided to dump an entire bag of popcorn on him and ruining that whole side of the ring, because the whole side of the ring and the bottom area was completely filled with popcorn. Anyway, after the hard-hitting match, Gene, for whatever reason, was being helped by Fleck. I don't get that at all. That was a very stupid move on Fleck's part. Anyway, out walks the Messiah himself, one Nick Mira, and just destroyed James Dean with a chair. Now, it wasn't complete domination considering all of the beating that Dean had gone through, but it was still awesome to see, all while in skinny jeans, by the way.
Yeah.
So then he proclaimed that New Eagle was #stupid, and then he walked off. Now, if you are familiar with these two, they've had pretty intense matches in other promotions, and I believe they've wrestled at least once at VWF for the title.
It was in a title tournament.
Yeah. So these two men work extremely well together. We as fans are gonna get fucking spoiled with this.
And it's gonna be worth the admission price just for that match alone.
Yes. So I say more Nick Mira, as much put him out there as much as possible.
You know what? I'm gonna go on the record and say, during his whole little New Eagle is #stupid rant, I was gonna try to give the man a high five, and he shrugged me off. He called me stupid. This one here had a well-made sign for him. He ripped it up. It's okay. It's okay.
Why would he do that?
It was because of where we were at. We were in New Eagle.
Oh, okay.
But don't forget though. You remember what he said?
Yeah,
on
Ronnie.
social media.
Oh.
On social media, about an hour later, Nick Mira made a status and said that Courtney and myself are not stupid. It was New Eagle that was stupid.
That's right.
And also, don't forget though, Ronnie did say he was going to make you another one.
And I know Ronnie is a man of his word.
Yeah, he has impeccable character.
He is. He is. He does. He does have. Not bad.
It's alright.
Grammar's important.
Whatever.
Okay, so it's main event time.
Really interesting stipulation to this main event. It is not only for the VWF Heavyweight Championship, but the added stipulation was set in to where if J-Rue got pinned in this match, let me emphasize that again, if J-Rue got pinned, he would have to walk away from VWF forever. So it was J-Rue challenging Gavin Jackson for the Heavyweight Championship.
By the way, Gavin, your brother is fucking amazing. We sat behind him at the show, and he was just like the coolest dude ever.
No, he sat behind us.
Oh, yeah, he sat behind us. Anyway, he was awesome. I'm sorry if we bothered him too much or blocked his vision with our signs and whatever, but he was a really, really cool guy, and he was so in support of you.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get that out.
This match, to me, was another great match between two great wrestlers.
Well, J-Rue. No one's going to compare when you have J-Rue in the ring. I'm sorry. No offense to Gavin Jackson. I have nothing against Gavin, but it's J-Rue.
The Messiah.
Yeah. Well, one of the Messiahs, I guess. I don't know.
That J-Rue is the Messiah.
No, J-Rue is the savior of professional wrestling.
And he called himself the Messiah.
Yeah, that's true.
Nick Mira is the Messiah of the wrestling masses.
Okay.
Anywho.
See, See how important grammar is, kids? So let's talk about this match.
Like I said before, the stipulation stated if J-Ru got pinned, he would have to leave VWF. That was not the case. Gavin Jackson retained his title via submission. When J-Ru, he locked J-Ru into a sharpshooter. J-Ru fought Go ahead.
No, I was going to say it was in the center of the ring.
J-Ru fought valiantly to reach the bottom rope, and he just couldn't handle the pain anymore, and he tapped out.
Yeah. This sharpshooter was it's always a hard hold to get, but remember his knee and everything.
Yeah.
So that had to be like excruciating for him.
Yeah.
One of the highlights in this match was when I actually got to chop J-Ru. Ru, I hope I didn't hurt you, because I know that, like, I kind of hit in the stomach as opposed to the chest, but I wasn't expecting it. And then I had J-Ru, I held J-Ru while Gavin chopped him, and I'm just like, please don't move, Ru. Please don't move. I'm like sitting there like, please don't. I was scared. Like, I was like, fuck, I'm about to get chopped. That was a cool moment for me. And Gavin's brother chopped Ru as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. If this one wasn't doing his BME duties and helping me a lot, he would have gotten the chop in.
Oh, he wouldn't have want one of my chops.
Mm-mm. No, he wouldn't have.
I like Ru that much, I wouldn't chop him.
Does that make me a heel?
No. No.
I just like hitting people.
Yeah. That's why I didn't hesitate when Sandwich walked around with Fleck.
Peace.
So overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate VWF?
I'd say roughly an 8.
I would probably also give it an 8. They had some lackluster matches. The two co-main events really escalated that up a little bit.
Yeah, it started off, and then it picked up, and then it kind of dipped, and then it finished really, really strong.
Yeah.
I, of course, had fun. It's always a good show. I would like to, if we're done, I do have a little bit of a rant, as I usually do.
What are you doing?
I'm cold.
Well, if you wouldn't move around.
Shut your whore mouth.
Just sit still.
I'm fucking cold. Anyway, may I?
I mean, I guess, but don't you want to hype up the next show?
Alright, go ahead.
So, in, 3 weeks? Yes.
Yeah.
3 weeks, December 17th. Be there at the New Eagle Social Hall. Doors open at 6, bell time at 7. For Ignition.
Ooh!
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh.
You may proceed with your rant now.
VWF parents, if you bring your kids to a show, make sure you teach them to sit in their fucking seats. Control your damn kids. Keep them away from ringside. They could get hurt very, very easily. It would be no one's fault but your own. It is not funny. It is not cute. Beat your damn kids. Keep them in their fucking seats. It is annoying. And extremely, extremely dangerous. Which is overall the main thing. They could easily get hurt.
That was your rant?
Yes. Do you disagree with my rant?
No, but I thought it was going to be a lot more.
I mean, what would you like me to say?
that VWF has better tag teams than...
Are we gonna do that?
I mean, no, but yeah. Isn't that our thing now?
I mean, that's always been a thing. I feel like I'm okay as long as I get a rant in, period. But if
I'm proud of you.
For?
Not ranting on you-know-who.
I think Alex Matthews did that for me.
Yeah. By the way, thank you, man who can't chop.
That was awesome.
You made her day.
Yeah, you totally did.
By doing that.
Yes.
You know what you did. We don't need to explain ourselves.
No, the whole thing with the rant is that it, like, sincerely bothered me how many times the entire one side front row was completely filled with kids, and it kept getting up to the ring side. And I don't mean up and over, I mean up and practically into the ring. Like, they were a lot of times touching the apron, and that is never okay. That is never okay.
The only time it was okay last night was when Gavin asked them all to come in the ring with him after his match.
Yeah, but the key word there was after the match, or Gavin invited. You know, it was a really, really cool scene to see Gavin with all of his fans, because he has a really, really strong following, and the kids were super excited to celebrate, and damn it, the man earned a like, he earned it. You know, I have zero problem with that, but during a match,
or a segment or anything.
Yeah, keep your kids under control.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like that. Like, I don't know if it's because there was a lot of kids in, like, one area, or I don't know. It was not okay.
It was nuts.
It was.
And I ain't talking about planners.
Or Jimmy.
Huh.
See what I did there? So, guys, be on the lookout for my match results for this show. If you don't know, that's what I do. With obvious great help and input and whatever from Ricky. I couldn't do it without him. I appreciate everything that he does. So let's talk about next week, because we have a really big weekend next week.
We got a big next couple weeks coming up.
Yeah, we're booked solid until Christmas. Yeah. But
so next week we got Code Red Wrestling.
Twas the Night of Suplexes.
2.
Those.
And then we have PWX.
Aftermath, I believe it's what it's called.
Aftermath.
Yeah. So we're going to be pulling double duty on Saturday.
And then the following week, we're taking our BMEing to Elizabeth at court time for IWC.
This will be the BME's debut in IWC.
Correct.
Yeah. We're there to cheer on one April Sarah as she becomes the first ever IWC Women's Champion.
Britt Baker.
Okay, I will be there to support April.
I'm going to be there to support April, but I don't think she's going to win.
I think she's going to win.
Alright. April, I miss you.
I miss you too. I'm excited.
Please give Courtney her super kick for Christmas this year.
Please. And my birthday.
Yeah. Yeah. The show's a day after her birthday.
Yeah. You're telling me this right here is not kickable?
And then the 17th is, obviously, we promoted it. It's VWF again.
Ignition
2! And I don't know if you want to do this or not, but on the 3rd, if I can find results, we can do a quick recap of FanFest from KSWA.
Yeah, we can do that. I'm really sad that we're gonna miss it. That looks like an incredible show.
So, like, see, we can only do
as much as we can do.
And on December 3rd, there's Code Red, PWX, and KSWA all on the same night.
Yes. Yes. And if you're not familiar with us, you know that I have my match results, and then we have our own show on PWX's YouTube channel.
Maybe.
Hopefully. We'll see. It's called From the Front Row, where we do what we do here, but on a smaller scale.
Yeah.
For PWX. So we're kind of obligated to be there. Not obligated, but
expected.
Yeah. So unfortunately, to KSWA, we'll be unable to make it.
I mean, KSWA's card looks really good for FanFest. You got the VIPs, Blanchard and Garbage Pants, against the WWE Hall of Famers of Demolition.
Yeah. There's a lot of talks about Demolition right now with the New Day chasing that title reign, so it was kind of cool. And we have Ricky.
The Dragon Steamboat.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to be in a match or anything, but...
No, but he's going to be there.
Their main event looks really good. A Landon special, but it looks really good. Jay Flash is defending his belt against Mitch Napier and Chris Cash. No. Kid Cash? No.
Chris Cash. Kid Cash was in TNA.
I think it's the same person.
I know it's not the same person, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
No, I said I think it's the same person.
It's not the same person.
Or whatever. And then they have a special body slam challenge. Did you see that?
Oh, with Massacre?
Massacre and Malaki.
If anybody can slam Massacre, it's going to be
Malaki.
Yeah.
Balaki.
You want to go to war, Balaki?
You done messed up, Aaron.
What kind of club are you in, Aaron?
Glee Club. Well, why do I talk?
There you go! You're in Glee Club.
There's no way they made a club named after a goddamn TV show.
Okay. Are we done?
I believe so.
It's a trick question. We're never done.
Alright.
Alright.
So, like she said, we have a busy upcoming 3 weeks here. We will try to do as much as we can to keep you guys updated on the independent scene in these 3 weeks.
I'm already tired.
Yeah, it's going to be...
It's pretty hectic.
Crazy!
It's pretty hectic doing what we do.
Yeah, somebody's going to do it.
That's true. I mean, it's certainly not going to be Pav Novak.
And it's definitely not going to be the addiction.
We see you, Kazarian. We see you, Daniels. We'll Chasco the fuck up.
We know a good lawyer.
We know the greatest lawyer.
Well, I know three of them, then.
Yeah. We'll lawyer the fuck up, and we'll Chasco the fuck out you. Yeah. Anyway.
On that note...
Thanks for sitting down with us as we talked about VWF Homecoming. Look for more videos in the future. Check out our YouTube channel.
Well,
our show on PWX Media. Hopefully it'll be there. Quinn, get off your ass.
Check out this video. It's going to be on Facebook on the Ultimate Wrestling Fan Club.
Which is a really cool page if you enjoy wrestling, which, why wouldn't you? And I assume you do, because why else would you watch this? There's a lot of...
Plugs?
Yeah.
There's a lot of plugs right there.
You're welcome, Internet.
Suck it easy. So I guess we should say goodbye.
So, until next time,
I am Ricky Hart.
I'm Courtney.
Peace!
Fuck you, Novak.